Welcome to the 3VA how-to video for door-mounted rotary handles. Today we'll check out the different handles available, learn how to install them, and give you some assembly tips. Door-mounted rotary handles ensure the safe switching of a breaker inside an enclosure. They're designed to be mounted to the door and use a shaft to operate the breaker. There are 3 handle types available: standard, metal, and pistol grip. These all come in a gray color or red and yellow colors for emergency systems. The standard handle has illuminated status lights available as an option. The 3VA also has a side-mounted rotary option, but we'll not be addressing it in detail today. You can find the part numbers in Speed Facts Section 7. The standard handle comes in 2 versions for different levels of safety. The models with the door open function have an additional handle position. When the breaker is off, you must turn the handle to the open door position to open the door. There is great flexibility and customization with the basic parts. Let's step through the components you need for a complete installation. First, choose the proper size breaker operator for your breaker. The shaft adapter is used to connect the operator to the shaft, which is available in 2 lengths, and a support bracket is required for the longer size. Note that each handle type has its own shaft style. Next, choose the handle style you want: standard, metal, or pistol grip. For applications that require NFPA 79 compliance, there's a supplementary handle available in 2 colors: standard gray colors and emergency colors, and they can be used with any combination of the handles already mentioned. This helps you operate the breaker when the door is open. The first step in any configuration is to attach the breaker operator to the 3VA breaker. Be sure the breaker is in the off position and remove the breaker accessory cover. On the right-hand side of the accessory pocket, you'll see a sticker with critical breaker information. This should be applied to the side of the breaker operator. Attach the breaker operator to the breaker. Make sure the hooks go into the openings and torque all screws to the correct values in the operating instructions. The next step is to prepare the door for the handle by drilling holes in the door. The dimensions and guides are in the operating instructions. The hole diameter and the position of the holes are different for each type of handle, so make sure to follow the operating instructions for the handle you've selected. After the holes are drilled, mount the metal rotary handle. First, install the gasket. Then line the handle up with the hole. Make sure the handle is in the correct position with on facing in the same direction as your breaker's on position. Then put the screws through the front. Put the lock washer on the back, over the screw, and screw the nut down to the specified torque. Now let's install the standard rotary handle. As you can see, the cutout holes have different sizes. Make sure the gasket is in place of the handle piece which goes onto the outside. It should already be there. And just like with the metal handle, check that you have the handle in the correct position with on facing in the same direction as your breaker's on position. Next, put the back piece on and mount it with the screws to the specified torque. In this case, we selected the standard handle with the door open function. This means you have to turn the handle to the open door position, which is a bit beyond the off position, to open and close the door. This is also the case with all metal handles. If you're using the handle without the door open function, you can open and close the door with the handle in the off position. Generally, you can't open the door in the on position. However, all handles come with a defeat mechanism. For the standard and pistol grip handle, you push a button, and for the metal handle, you rotate a screw. Details can be found in the operating instructions. The next step is to cut the shaft to the correct length, which can be found in the operating instructions. You need to know the dimension from the mounting surface to the face of the breaker assembly and the dimension from the mounting surface to the outside face of the door. The shaft length will be different based on the handle you choose. Once the shaft is cut to the proper length, connect it to the breaker operator via the shaft adapter. If you ordered the complete kit version, you don't need the shaft adapter. This assembly demonstration is for a basic installation. If the application requires a longer shaft length, there are optional accessories available that include a support bracket assembly to support long shaft lengths and variable depth adapters. Now verify the alignment and function of the shaft and handle. The shaft end couplings are different for each handle type. For the standard handle, there are two different versions of shaft end couplings. The version we're showing has the tolerance compensation feature, which allows for more flexibility in misalignments in your installation. All of these handles come with padlocking provisions for lockout-tagout procedures. In addition, the breaker operators also have a padlocking provision for lockout-tagout procedures, in case you need to lock it when the door is open. We also have non-reversible provisions for the standard and metal handles to lock them in the on position. It requires a tool to modify the device and is not reversible. This feature is for very specific applications like emergency lights. Details can be found in the operating instructions. To see all the configurations, options, and accessories for the Siemens 3VA circuit breaker family, visit us online. There is a brochure available here that illustrates all the available rotary handle options for the 3VA. Thank you for watching. For more how-to videos, visit YouTube and enter VoltStream to see the full playlist. Thank you for specifying Siemens.